5:30 a.m. in the morning, so that I can actually cook my husband's lunch bags actually, and for dinner. It is raining today here in Korea. Look, it is really rainy today. Then actually I think walking in the rain, it has good benefits for us, because as the rain touches the ground and we breathe the fresh air, I think it releases the negative ions, and it's really good for us, and it increases our endorphins too. So overall, walking in the rain also is good for all of us. I actually try to exercise if I have time in the morning. Can you hear the chirping birds and the sounds of the nature? I think the sound of the nature has a healing power for all of us. So we have the flowers here. Yeah. Even though it's raining, I still get up. Oh, there's someone who is fishing there. Yeah, even though it's raining, let's still get up and have exercise. Hello, how are you there? Good morning. I'm walking in the rain. Look at these pretty flowers. Even though it's raining, the flowers are in full bloom, and it's really good for our eyes. Hello guys, good morning. Hi, Clafelma. Oh, you're from Germany? It's good to see you. I'm from Korea. I'm actually walking now at 7 in the morning. So even though it is raining here, look, the pavement is wet. It is raining here now, but it doesn't matter. I like to go out and do walking exercise, so that it will boost our blood circulation. Look at this, guys. Yes. Oh, thank you. You love my voice? Thank you so much. Look at the flowers. Yes. I like to connect with nature a lot, because I think there is some healing power in nature, and also it boosts our energy before we start our day. So now actually it is... Oh, thank you, Sailing Shepherds. Hi. Hello, Dakla Fema. Hello, Burnt Cheeto TV3. Nice to meet you guys. Actually, it's very wet here now. The pavement is wet because I think at dawn today it rains a lot. So that is why. So today I woke up at 5:30 in the morning, and I prepare all the breakfast, the lunch box and the dinner box of my husband so that I can go out before 7 a.m. and do walking exercise. How are you there, guys? Good to see you. I'm actually updating my YouTube because 5 years ago I was really active in YouTube. Oh, the pavement is really wet now, guys. But then I have to stop for a while and then I try to update it now. So here I am. I'm doing live again nowadays. Can you hear the sounds of the rain? Hi, Chong Taek-un. Hello. You're from Korea also? Good to see you. I'm from Korea too. My family is here in Korea. Hello, guys. So now we are on the bridge. There's someone there. Over there. I don't know. I think he just ate something over the bridge. How are you guys? I prepared everything already for my son. My son is 14 years old and he's a teenager. So actually he needs to go to school at 7:55 a.m. in the morning. And now I think it is already around 7:30 or before 7:30 now. So I told him to eat breakfast and do his own thing. Actually, it's also some training for him because before during his elementary years, I prepare everything for him and he will just sit down and eat breakfast. So now that he's in middle school, hi Saranghande! How are you? Hello Dakla Fema and Chong Taek-yun. Good to see you guys. Yeah, so I realized you're saying it's in Korea. Oh yeah, that's right. I am Korea and it is in Chungnam region. 안녕하세요. 맞습니다. 지금 여기는 한국이에요. Yeah, so I'm actually near the river. Yes, it is near the river. Can you see flower, guys? It is good to walk in the morning because it releases a lot of endorphins in our body. And also, it is good for stress and anxiety. Because every day we need to deal a lot of, stress, and we need to clear our mind. Look at that, guys. So actually I try to make a lot of effort to walk in the morning, or for example I was not able to walk in the morning, so I will try to make time to walk in the evening. Oh, because it rains a lot, the river also is getting higher. I speak Korean. I want sailing shepherds. Then you need to come here to Korea then. Yes, there's a lot of many Korean women, very good Korean women here. You want to find a Korean woman, a Korean wife. Well, good luck for that. I think you can find one if you come here in Korea. But if you don't come here, then it's very hard for you to, meet someone from Korea. Oh, I speak Korean very well because I'm living here. I'm actually a Filipina. I'm from Manila. So actually, I live here in Korea for 20 years now. And during my first 2 years in Korea, yeah, I'm living here in Korea for 20 years. Almost 20 years actually. Yes, I'm a Filipina. Yeah. You actually cannot see my face because I'm wearing a mask right now. Hi. Hello. Yes, I'm a Filipina from Manila. It is raining, so I need to, I have an umbrella with me. Yeah, and actually I came here 2007, yeah. I came here last 2007, so from there, yes, almost 20 years. So 19 years and how many months is it? Yeah. Look at the greenery, guys. I love the greenery. Can you see it even though it's raining? Ah, you live in Gyeonggi-do. I think it's really far from where I live. Look at that. There are lots of flowers. Here you go. Yeah. You're saying it's a city in Chungcheong province. It's a bit fair. To be exact, I live in Daejeon. Do you know Daejeon? Chungcheongnam-do. Yes, I live there. Oh yeah, I know Daejeon because I live here in Daejeon. But my parents-in-law originally they live also in Chungcheongnam-do and they live in Cheongyang. Do you know Cheongyang? Cheongyang, do you know Chilgap-san? Chilgap Mountain? So my parents-in-law actually live there, and also my sister. My sister had been living here in Korea for 30 years. So she is the first one to meet a Korean guy, and she introduces me to another Korean guy when I just finished my university. So when I finished my university in Manila, I had the chance to come here in Korea and have a vacation for 3 months. And then my sister, you've heard of Chilgap-san, right? Yeah, I've heard of Chilgap-san and I've been there before. Yes, we've been hiking there with my husband. My husband before, he really loves hiking in the mountain. So we've been to Kejok Mountain, you know Kejok-san? Kejok Mountain, Chirisan, Chiri Mountain, Soraksan, Sorak Mountain. So yeah, we did a lot of hiking before when we didn't have children. But now we have one child, two children. My 14-year-old son and also my 6 years old daughter. So actually it's not really easy to go hiking with small children. I think my son can do it. Can hike in Sorak Mountain, but then I think in Chiri Mountain. Do you know Chiri Mountain? Have you been to Chiri Mountain? Chongtaekyun? Chontaekyun-nim, have you been to Chiri Mountain before? Because I had the chance to went to the Chiri Mountain, Chiri-san, and oh my God, it was really stiffy and really, I told my husband, I think I cannot come here again because it's really stiffy and it's really dangerous to climb. I think there are a lot of track to climb the Chiri Mountain, Chiri-san. But then he picked the fastest track, the direct path. He picked the direct path. You've never been there? Oh, we went to Chirisan when we were just 3 years in our marriage. And actually, it was good at first. But then suddenly, when actually we went there like 6 hours. Going up is 6 hours. 5 or 6 hours, I think, going to the top of the mountain. And going down also, maybe it consumes like 5 hours because we've been really fast going down because it's getting dark during that time. This is my favorite place. Whenever I exercise, I try to drop here. It is near the river. Yeah, and it is really quiet here. So it's like I have the chance, to breathe and think. So I can start this day better. Yeah. Yeah, so sometimes I try to actually wake up early. Last year, I'd been consistent waking up early in the morning. So every day last year, I'd been waking up at 5 a.m. I turn on my alarm at 5 a.m. So actually it was really helpful and I'd been really consistent last year. And I don't know this year, maybe because of the weather or the winter. Yes, during December, suddenly, yeah, I go slowly in walking every day. Yeah, because during winter season, it's really tough to walk and do hiking alone when it is really snowy. And last year actually, 2025 winter, it was really cold. And it kind of make me lazy to get up in the morning. And my husband is telling me, okay, you get up in the morning, and if you catch a cold, then you cannot go to work. Okay, so do you prefer it? And then I told him, okay, yeah, in my mind, actually, I'm thinking like, yes, he's right. I need to go to work every day, and if I catch a cold, then it will not be helpful for me. So I need to slow down. So during winter season, actually, I just slow down, doing walking exercise. And now that it is spring season here in Korea, look at the tree, guys. So it is spring here, and actually it is, I feel that it's like summer already during daytime. Not today, of course, because it's raining. So the air is a little bit cool. Not really cold, just cool. Yeah. Look at this tree, guys. How many years do you think? Hi, Cheon. Hi, Kang Cheon. How are you? Good morning. Where do you live here in Korea? Chong Taek-kyun says he lives in Ansan. Guys, do you do blogging? I mean, how many years do you do blogging already? I've been doing blogging from 5 years ago, and then suddenly I stopped from 3 years ago. Yeah. I think YouTube vlogging also is not just, to make you popular or something. It is not like that actually. The reason for me to do vlogging is like life documentation. Because if you just took a photo, it's just like a fraction of a second. And you cannot remember the feeling or the emotion from that picture. But then if there is a video, you can actually remember the laughter, the emotions, and the pain or the struggles during that moment of your life, right? And then also it is also connection. It is a connection from your family or for your relatives and friends who also lives abroad. Because in my case, I live here in Korea for almost 20 years. And my mom and my dad is living in the Philippines. And I have a sister also in New Zealand. She married there. My other sister here is in Korea. And my two brothers, they are on the Middle East. My one brother is in Europe. So as you can see, actually, we live really far from each other. So it is like, it is also a way of connection for my family and my friends so that they can also see us, how are we doing here in Korea. Yeah. How about you guys? Why do you vlog? Why do you do YouTube vlogging? Before I tried to ask myself, why do I do YouTube vlogging? And then I realized it's only not just, it's not because you want to be popular or something, or You want to be in the television. No, it is not because of that, but because you want to connect with your family, even though you're very far, and you want to make assurance for your parents that you're okay and you're doing okay. Yeah. And for your family and friends also, it is also kind of connection for them. Yeah. And also, as you do vlogging, you can meet a lot of people who loves to document their life also, or share something to their audience. And you can actually learn a lot from these YouTubers. Actually, guys, I love to listen to a lot of podcasts and a lot of vloggers who has a lot of positive perspectives in life, in career, in our, you know, growth as a person. Because I really think that we can learn a lot from each people that we will meet in our life. Each person that we will encounter every day, or now, this moment of our life, I think there's something to learn from them. So also in YouTube, I enjoyed watching a lot of popular YouTubers, especially inspirational messages. Do you know Jim Moran? Ah, hello Kang Chaeyoon. Do you know Jim Moran? I love him a lot. I watch a lot of Jim Rohn videos. It's all inspirational videos for us to live well, to be better in our everyday life. And also I love TED Talks. In TED Talks, they actually teach you a lot of things. Yeah, whether it is career growth or being a parent, being a good person, or when you're facing struggles, or when you went from painful death of a loved one, how do you cope with it? Yeah, there's a lot of things to watch in TED Talks. So I really love watching it. Can you hear the raindrops, guys? Even though it's raining, I think, do you know that raining in other country, some of the countries believe that if it's raining, it's kind of a blessing. Like in Hindu, if you're getting married and it is raining during that day, they believe, there is a belief from them that it is actually a blessing for the marriage if it's raining. And I think, yeah, I believe it. Because there's a lot of belief from other countries. Our place is actually near the mountain and the river. So actually, as you can see, I'd been there. So I'd been there from that tree. There's a path there, right, guys? And I went there. And now I've been walking back now here. Yeah. And there is the river that I told you in there. There is the river that I usually go to. Yeah, there is the river there. And here, we're going back now to my place. Yeah, because I think my son needs to go to school now. But actually, he can go to school. Oh, there's a frog. Did you see the frog? There's a frog there. Yeah, it's very fast. It's not moving now. I think it's get frightened. Did I frighten the frog? Yeah, it's raining so hard now, guys. But it's okay. I have my umbrella with me. Okay, wow. Look at those sounds. The sounds of the chirping birds and the raindrops. I think it has a healing power for all of us. They said that walking in the rain gives you a lot of benefits. Before, when we were a child, we actually enjoy going out in the rain and running there without the umbrella. And then my mom and my dad, actually my mom only, will tell us like, don't go there, don't run in the rain because you will catch a cold, you will be sick. But then as a kid, you know, you really want to experience going out and playing in the rain. I think today there's no one who's walking with me because it's already 7 a.m. So I think some of them, they actually woke up very early. Before, I can go out at 6 a.m. in the morning to exercise, and I can see a lot of people are exercising during those times in the morning, actually at 6 a.m. But now I actually came here at 7 a.m. So I think most of them are probably preparing to go to work. Actually, this place was chosen by my husband. So before, we were living in the middle of the city. But then, my husband decided to move in this place. Look at that, guys. Thank you so much, Chong Taek Yun, Kang Cheun. Thank you so much for dropping by. Yeah. At first, when we saw this place, my husband actually really loved it because it's like there is a province vibes, because he grew up at the province, in Chungnam province. So he spent his childhood days in Chungnam province, and their place is really good. Yeah. We actually lived by my mom-in-law for 2 years, almost 2 years actually. And everything there, you can actually pick fresh vegetables from the farm and you can eat it right away. My mom-in-law grew crops. So she has a lot of crops like lettuce, garlic, green onions, eggplants, chili, and even sesame seeds. And he's really good on taking care of the farm crops. Yeah, so my husband likes the province vibes a lot. So when we look at this place and the apartment, oh, the apartment is near the river and the mountain. So after telling my uh, father-in-law about it, then we have the chance to go to the extra room, and then after that we sign it. My husband signed it, and now we've been living here for, I think, maybe 6 years, because before we live in the middle of the city and the parking was, oh my god, the parking is really difficult. So just if we finish at 8 p.m., we finish our work at 8 p.m., so we will travel 30 minutes. So we will arrive at 8:30, and then after that we will spend like 30 minutes just going and turning around, going around all over all over those apartments and villas, so we can actually get a parking spot, because it was really crowded. Yes, it was really crowded, and the parking was awful. You cannot actually see a parking spot. And there's some instance that we get some stickers. So there's some old man who will put stickers on our car, and then we need, to give money or pay it, because we park our car in that spot where actually we cannot park there. But then we cannot find any parking spots, so actually we need to take our chance to just park our car there. Yeah, so that is why. Actually now, guys, I'm going back now from where I started. So this is the bicycle track. Usually we go there when I'm with my son, because he is riding his bicycle, and my youngest daughter, he also rides her kickboard. And this track is the middle one that I've been walking to. This is the best spot, I think, because there is a pavement and it's easy to walk to. And this spot right here, this is the spot near the river, as you can see. Yes, it is near the river here, and the grasses are getting taller now, getting high, so it's actually a little bit hard to walk if you have your children with you. Yeah. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for your time, and I think I need to end my live now. Thank you so much, guys. Bye, and enjoy your Wednesday.